H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop Htx's number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, where we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Tuesday, great Tuesday. Oh my God, I'm just so excited about being here. Share the show, text, tag, tell all your friends about the Chop Shop right now. Tell them whatever you're doing, stop. Your whole family's well-being is probably at stake. So tell them to stop. Tell them to stop and check us out. Tell them it's going to be raw. It's going to be authentic. Ain't taking no punches. What the dude said, man. You back up the stuff we talk about on this show. It's unbelievable. It's just so unique, man. Just being able to have this platform. Y'all gonna understand what I'm talking about today. Let me see. Somebody was telling me something. They telling me I ain't worried about all that stuff. They texted me. If they don't know I'm on the birthday, they come on. I'm on the show. Leave me alone. But let me shout out to my starting five. Let me shout out to my five people who I always have to shout out to the guys that sign up first. That's D Holcomb on YouTube, Panther Network on YouTube, King Sticks. Let's see who we got on Facebook. We got Thaddeus Moody, Chris Charles, Herb Baker. Oh yes. Hey. Do y'all know we got a dude on here? Gonna tell me where I'm at. How you know where I'm at? You don't know where I'm at, Mr. Panther Network. I'm live from Houston, Texas, right? You don't know where I'm at. I love it when you jump the gun and try to worry about it. You don't know where the hell I'm at. And I keep it that way because I don't trust you. But what's up, Rob? What's up, Chris? Chris, as soon as I get on here, this man gonna tell me what I said live from Houston, Texas. This show was based in Houston, Texas, so we always live. Jimmy gonna be live from Houston, Texas. You don't know where I'm at. You feel me? So just slow down. Just slow down. And I'm gonna give you gonna have some chances to comment today. Yeah, you gonna have some chances to comment today. Since you want to put stuff on the feed, you want to feel important. I'm gonna make you important today. Instead of and I tried to do this last week and try to explain to y'all, but instead of watching C-SPAN and CNN and MSNBC, I tuned to the Black Star Network, where the information was impromptu, raw and real. I turned to the Black Star Network. If you ain't never heard of the Black Star Network, it's owned by Roland Martin. And last week when I said this, somebody get on there and talk about Roland Martin say something bad about black people too. Me too. You do too. Herb Baker said something bad. Everybody talk about that, but I just said I watched CNN and all of these people when Kamala Harris been spanning the country, and none of these people have been broadcasting her live, but Roland Martin. The other ones, they show little bits and pieces of it, but those other news stations, they show, and I tried to explain to y'all, the CEOs of those companies, who they are. They're Trump donors, they're Trump supporters. And you wonder why they just so blatant. I got another glowing example of how this media, y'all better watch this media. Y'all better watch this media. You be careful where you get your information from. Be careful where you get your information from. I'm just telling you. Cause just by me talking to some of the people, I know they're getting some disinformation, y'all. And I gave y'all a great analogy, because I had read up on the different kind of things on the information spectrum. It's disinformation, misinformation, and malinformation. Is meant to give you information that they know that'll hurt you. Misinformation is stuff that they give you without knowing all the facts. And disinformation, people know is wrong and still peddling into you. And it seems like we are the only, we fall for it so quickly. So quickly. So quickly. So it's just so unique, man, that, you know, instead of, like I said, instead of watching C-SPAN, see, I tuned it on, where the information, like I said, was impromptu. Thank you, Roland Martin, for your authentic way of, and then you brought, this what got me. Because all the other stations, nobody did this. Nobody did this.
And basically say through the runway for his vice president for the rest of the week.
That's right. And to say, you know, telling the American people, and let me explain why I selected her in the first place. Because she is outstanding. Because she is thoughtful, she's a bridge builder, she's collaborative, and she is tough, and she's ready to lead. That's why he selected her 4 years ago, and that's why he's supporting her right now. And I think that's why you saw that whole room is in step to make sure that we're going to support her as well.
Yeah, a measure of his character as well is that when the people were chanting, "Thank you, Joe, thank you, Joe," he said, "And Kamala."
And Kamala, that's right.
He did not forget it, because one of the beautiful things that we've seen, and I know I can tell you, as you know, I've had the pleasure of working with them closely now for the past 19 months as a governor. They have been a true partnership.
Yeah.
Everything that we have gotten done in the state of Maryland for these past 19 months, going from 43rd in unemployment to now having amongst the lowest unemployment rates in the entire country in our state, having the steepest drops of homicides and non-fatal shootings in the entire country is taking place right now in the state of Maryland. Being able to move people into the workforce, the largest mass pardon in the history of the United States, 175,000 cannabis convictions, where I pardoned about 6 weeks ago. I did that in partnership with the Biden-Harris administration. They have been partners the entire way through. And for him to use his time and his spotlight and to share that spotlight and say, let's be clear about who my partner was in the work.
That's right.
Says a whole lot about who he is as well.
Governor, I know you have to go. We appreciate it. Thanks for joining.
Just in case you didn't know who that was, because some of y'all don't, that's Governor Westmore, governor of Maryland. And he was just sitting there talking about the partnership. You know, we say things about this lady. We let other people talk about Kamala. I mean, it's just unbelievable. But what happens is, the reason I have to give this information, because I know for a fact, some people that watch this, everybody's not informed. Some people just, if I don't give it to them on this show, they might not get it because they're not going to go look anywhere. And I was thinking about still being uninformed. I saw this video the other day. I saw this video. See. That is Moody, you in Chicago, but this was going on in Ohio.
Cleveland is lit. How y'all feeling about the election?
Kamala Harris all day long. It's gonna be my second time voting, so I'm ready for it.
I'm going for Trump.
I'm excited for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz.
I don't feel like comfortable with the candidates.
I think Trump's gonna win.
I feel like it's leaning towards Trump for sure.
It sucks because I don't know what's going on. The world is a mess.
Oh, not very good, I guess. I don't really like either candidate.
I'm just trying to keep my hopes up here. We're kind of in despair.
Yeah. I'm a little hopeful. I'm hoping that things go in a positive direction for change.
I wish we had two new candidates.
We're going to have a first woman president, or we're going to have Trump back in office, so it's going to be changed either way.
This is J.D. Vance's home state, and you're not rooting for him?
I'm okay on him. Not a Republican, so I like J.D. Vance.
No.
No. Because?
I don't agree with his ideals.
No.
I got to go back there.
President, or we're going to have Trump back in office. So
y'all hear her? Watch it.
We're going to have a first woman president, or we're going to have Trump back in office. So it's going to be changed either way.
This is J.D. Vance.
He says it's going to be.
You're not rooting for him?
I'm okay on him. Not Republican, so I like J.D. Vance.
No.
Because?
I don't agree with his ideal.
No,
Not a fan.
why not?
Not what I believe in.
Trump or Kamala Harris?
Donald Trump.
I don't vote.
Have to go Trump, man.
Yeah.
I have to. Yeah, Trump. I got to go Trump.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. No comment.
I'm running for Trump, so.
I'm supporting Trump.
Kamala is doing a great job.
Kamala. But I'm probably not going to vote.
It's like they just pushed her in.
Now I vote more for what fits me better as a
the
person,
vice president.
rather than voting for the black person.
I would vote for Trump.
Kamala Harris.
What about you?
The black lady.
Gas wasn't this high when Trump was our president. Food wasn't this high. I'm going for Trump.
My first time voting was 2020. I think I wrote my name or someone else in.
With exactly what he said, you know, he has the intellectual side of it.
Man, you know what? I kind of enjoyed myself last night, and because I got a chance to watch it on the Rolling Black Star Network. It was so unique, man. Y'all don't understand. I sit back and watch this stuff. I study this stuff, and it's just, you know, Joe Biden. He didn't have a cold last night. He didn't have a cold. He didn't have a cold last night. You know, he was kind of, you know, under the weather for the debate and all that, but he didn't. And I don't think he had one to me. I just thought about this. I don't think he had one on debate night. Y'all, I don't know. Y'all, something about, politics, I just know maybe this was all part of a plan. But you know what I love about this girl, Jasmine Crockett, this young lady, Jasmine Crockett from the Dallas area. I wish Houston had her. I wish we had a representative like this. I'm sitting there thinking about Jasmine Crockett, right? She came on there and used an alliteration. She said, will a vindictive, vile villain violate voters' visions? Hold on. Let me repeat that again. She said, will a vindictive, vile villain violate voters' vision? I said, oh, girl. She said, I hear alliterations are back in style. She's bold, she's black, she's brilliant, and she's a boss. And it ain't Women Rock Wednesday. Man, I just love, because I didn't really know about her. But y'all got to realize, this particular, the DNC, is very important. This is the same conference that years ago Barack Obama got his start at. They messed around and let him speak. Because somebody else, something had happened and they let him speak instead of somebody. And y'all know what happened after that. So that AOC, if you ain't, I might play it throughout the show. But that AOC, that's my girl, and Jasmine Crockett, if we can get, y'all, if we can get people like that represent us, uncompromising people, and it's not, you know, I saw with Steve Kerr. Y'all got, think about this. Steve Kerr, you know, some of y'all don't like him because he had the boy on the bench, Jason Tatum on the bench. But he just brought home an Olympic gold. He won 9 championships, rings, and could be anywhere doing anything that he want to right now. It's newsworthy. See, that's why I keep trying to tell y'all. The reason I share this stuff on the show, because sports and politics and life. Do y'all know that? You know when y'all have a policy, you know we talk about policy. Do y'all know who implement the policies? The politicians. So if you want something done, there's going to take a policy. You're going to need a politician to move the policy through. So policy and politician, the same root words. So we got to understand this. Eric Boone is in the building. We got to get smart and understand. Y'all are a politics. You talking about, I ain't thinking about politics, but they thinking about you. They're thinking about how they can manipulate you and how they can suppress your vote. So let's make sure that we just educated. I do myself a discourage if I don't come up here and talk about a coach who he won 4 championships. Let me see. He won 4 championships with Golden State, and I guess he won the other 5 championships with Michael Jordan. Talking about Steve Kerr. And he had a unique speech, man. Go pick, I wish I would play it for you, but he said, I know very well that speaking out about politics these days become a risk. I can see the shut up and whistle tweets flying off as we speak. But I also knew as an American citizen that it was too important not to speak up on an election of this magnitude. See, a lot of us just think it's about them. Somebody talking, I don't like her because she's a DA. I don't like her, I don't like her, I'm a businessman. Trump is a businessman. Failed business, you want to follow a person that's got failed businesses and bankrupt 4 or 5 times and a 34 conviction, but that, but y'all, it was so unique. I love the DNC. Shout out to Thaddeus Moody. I know you up there, man. I can't wait till the night. Usually the presidential candidate don't come out early. Kamala came out early and spoke to people, man. She's just different, man. She's just different. And I got something for y'all. Y'all know I'm always gonna bring you something. Somebody sent me this. Who is it? Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Oh, this in Florida. Okay. Somebody sent me something from Florida. Okay. All right. I forgot. Jay, I forgot. I know people everywhere. But Jay, the 24th. Let me look and see what the 24th. I got something for you on the 24th. We assume on the 24th. That's Saturday. Saturday, guess what happens? TSU Athletic Fan Fest again. If you missed last year, you do not want to miss this year. All the athletes from the kids are back on campus. All the athletes from all walks of life. You get a chance to sign it. They'll sign your autograph. They probably got posters. They got everything. I ain't got all the information. They just gave me this right last year, a few minutes ago. Let me tell y'all something. If you missed the Fan Fest, it's Saturday. They got free event. Fans are welcome. Free event. They had food. They had drinks. They had everything. We were inside. You can go outside, get your food. You can come inside. It was so unique last year. One of the great, and I'm probably gonna miss it this year if I don't fly back in this weekend. But I'm thinking about flying back in this weekend because it got unique things that's happening this weekend that I'm invited to. Let me find that information too. Hold up, man. Let me look up. Let me look it up. Let me see. Hold up. Some things. The JH weekend, the JH Town weekend is is upon us. Eric Boone, he was there. He said it was spectacular last year. I'm telling you, y'all pull up Saturday. It is going to be fun. Let me give you the times. Let me give you them times right quick. Hold up. Let me give you the times. Y'all had to go back out because people sending a lot of stuff on text. Start at 4 p.m. on Saturday. 4 p.m. on this Saturday at the H&PE Arena. Please, y'all, hey, we're going to have fun. Oh, my God. I'm telling you, I might fly in for that. And the reason I might fly in for that because I am invited to this. And this is seems like it's doing it a little different. Hold on. I'm just giving you the information that I got. Join us as NBA star James Harden and Impact 13, his foundation. It's the same James Harden. It's the same time of year that, what it was, last year, a couple of years ago. Oh, they're going to have the band. Hold up, here we go. They give me the information. At TSU, they're going to have the band, free food, meet and greet all the teams and the coaches. Thank you. Yeah, y'all know about it. Don't be sending me no incomplete stuff. You know I like to be thorough. But the JH weekend will start. Let me tell you how they started off. I never forget. I don't think it was last year, but the year before, James, he started off his weekend. He had a back to school? Yeah, back to school. A back to school thing for the kids. And I never forget, they had the thing over at, U of H. And it was all nice, fluffy, pretty, beautiful, everything over there. Just nice. The problem was, all of us was over there. It wasn't no kids over there coming to get the stuff. So somebody told James, well, look, they're doing something right there in the Cooney Homes. They got some celebration in Cooney Home. I don't know the name of the celebration, but it was a great celebration. He said, man, let's just take it over there. The kids over there. So we left U of H in the beautiful confines of U of H, all these back to school products and no kids. So James said, okay, and it was raining. James got in his car, told all his people, let's go, let's take it. He had a caravan going over to the Third Ward to Cooney Homes. Okay? So he pulled up, raining, nobody left, and came up and brought all of that stuff over there and shared it with those people. And when he got there, I'll never forget this, y'all. When he got there, he was looking around. And I kept saying, what you looking around? He kept looking around. He was looking for the hoops. You know, because basketball players, real basketball players, they gonna look where the hoop is. Every basket, I go to, so I went up to the, so the next thing you know, he said, his Nike guy, I mean his Adidas guy, he said, come in, man. He said, man, we gotta do something about this. This wasn't planned. He said, we gotta do something about this. He said, man, put this in your notes right now, call somebody right now. We got to redo this whole thing. Ladies and gentlemen, just that impromptu situation, being moved from TSU over to CUNY Homes. CUNY Homes now has their basketball court redone, beautiful, goes and everything, because a young man come back and give to his community. And this weekend, they're gonna have a day of community celebration. It's called the Impact in the Park. It's gonna be a block party. Guess what? Boy, y'all got so much to do this weekend. Y'all can go to the Fan Fest first. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm flying in for this. Y'all can go to the Fan Fest first, right? Then you can go over to the Impact 13 in the park. It was a block party. Live music, entertainment, local food trucks, community resources, special guest appearances. It starts from 3 to 9 at the Waterworks Park in Buffalo Bayou. I don't know what that is, but it's, oh yeah, I know where it is. Sabine, that's over there by Fundy. I got this information. Get over there, y'all, and get, y'all, it's gonna be a whole lot of stuff you can do that day. And then on Friday, August 23rd, they're gonna have Luck Be a Lady. Join us, he said, for a night of celebrating our founder, James Harden's 35th birthday and playing for Impact. They're gonna have a black tie casino night, charity ball. Oh my God. So all of this going on this weekend. That's on Friday. So on Friday, the night before, they got the black tie. Let me see where it is. I guess that's, you got to go to the QR code because they ain't telling you where that is. You have to go look that up. But go look it up. Go look on this website. Go look on this social media. I'm sure it's there. But it's a lot of things happening this weekend in Houston, Texas, y'all. Y'all go have fun. But TSU, the athletic director is going to be there. Y'all get a chance to talk to him, tell him the whole athletic staff, they're going to have schedules for you so you can have the schedules for whatever team, the soccer team. Let me tell you something. We got a great group of soccer young ladies. We got a great group of softball, the football team. These are some great young, the basketball team. These are some great young men, man, that I've had the advantage of being around for a few years. So I know I gave you a lot. And then while you're in Third Ward, do me a favor. Go down there and stop by. You're over there at the Fan Fest. When you finish, you want to just chill for a minute, stop by Frozen 2.0, right down the street, 4711 Cleburne, Frozen 2.0. Go get you a snack. If they didn't give you enough food over there, you can go get you some food here. You can go get you some drinks, some consumptions over there. So shout out to the staff over there at Frozen 2.0. By the time y'all get out of there, they're open. So you'll have a great time. So let me tell you something. Houston. I said Memphis. Houston is going to be off the chain this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all go support. When people go do stuff like this, y'all got to go support it, man. Y'all got to go support it. When I talk to some people, who on this feed, tell me who on the feed went to the Rucker on the Wood. this weekend. I just want to know how can we not go support the Ruck on the Wood and watch our young up and coming young players just play in an open environment, like you know, what you call it, not street ball, I don't call it street ball, but open gym type setting. Just go out and play against their peers, hang out with their peers, and go hang out with them again. And you know, this weekend, last weekend it was the incoming ninth graders and 10th graders. This weekend it's gonna be the incoming 11th and 12th graders. So it should be exciting because we got some guys in the 12th grade. You know, they go get us. So, and I like to see them go at each other one more time. So all of that's happening this weekend too. That's on Sunday. So you got a great weekend. You can go to JH thing on Friday. You can go to JH thing on Saturday. You can go to TSU on Saturday too. And on Sunday, you can go to the Ruck on the Wood. Then after the Ruck on the Wood, or before the Ruck on the Wood, wherever you go, you can have brunch. On Sunday, you can have brunch at Frozen 2.0. So I'm telling you, y'all get, wow. I'm getting tired of telling y'all all of that stuff. We had so much stuff going on, but I do have a question for y'all. I got a question for y'all. Okay, got a question. I don't want you to tweet. I don't want you. I don't want you tweeting. I'm just trying to make a point. I don't want you. I don't want you Googling or nothing. Hold up. Somebody texted me. Hold on. Who got something for you? Got something for you. Eric Boone. I'm doing this for a reason. This ain't nobody gonna win no prize. I'm just doing this for a fact. Who was the #1 pick in this year's draft, NBA draft? Don't Google it. If you don't know it, it's okay. Because I'm just trying to make a point. Who was the #1 pick in this year's NBA draft? Let me see who's gonna put it up on the thing first. Who gonna Google it and try to? It's gonna take you a while. Who was the #1 pick? Who? You see how long it's gonna take. Boone, you don't know Jerry Jones. It's okay. Eric Ridgway ain't said nothing. See there? I knew it. If I'd have won a lot of money, if somebody was going to say what Pattis Moody just said, I didn't ask you who he was. I asked you what's his name. That is Moody, I would have won because my partner said, everybody going to say that kid from France. Joe Lewis did the same thing. Look at y'all are so predictable. Then somebody said a tall guy. I told somebody that y'all was going to get it, man. Wow. I said, Eric, I don't understand, Eric, but it's cool. Tanya said, not in America. I love it. But his name is Zachary Richarchet. Zachary Richarchet. He is from France. But because we was talking about how it's like right now it's a down moment for the NBA. Ain't too much going on in the NBA, you know. But during the draft, the whole talk was about Bronny. And we were just talking about how Bronny was the most popular player, the most talked about player in the draft. Y'all don't even know who the #1 pick was. #2 is Alex Sarr. He's from France too. But we don't even know. But we mad. Come on, that's LeBron's son. But Bronny, when you was going through the airport during the time of the summer league, these guys weren't on the poster. Bronny was on the poster at the airport. And we were just talking about how Bronny moves the needle. And how I don't think oh man. Oh my goodness. I just got some great news. Wow. You didn't spell the name right, Corey Willis. You didn't spell the name right. I just got some great news. I just got some great news. Oh, life is good. Life is good. See, she said she know who was number 3, Ron Holland. Ain't nobody, but Ron Holland didn't move no needle. You know Ron Holland because you live in Dallas. Ain't nobody around here. Ain't nobody out here in LA talking about Ron Holland. But Bronny was the most popular. Like I say, he was on the billboards and all of that. But I saw something. Okay, cool. All right, I can't share. I had some good news, but you notice what I do? I ask people, can I share it? They said, nah, can't share this news. It was just for you. I respect that. I like that. I like that, man. I like that. But I promise y'all I know y'all knows it. Y'all gonna want to see it. Now I just want to see where I want to go. I got so many places to go. You know what? Let's see. You know what I watched last night? I watched Raphael Warnock. I talked about him a long time ago. A lot of people didn't even know. Who know the story how he actually won? I shared it on the show years ago, and somebody said, "Rob, that was player. That was player." He was trending down. But he was running against, I think, what her name, Kelly Loeffler, something like that. She was a part owner of the Atlanta Dreams. Rich woman. And he was going against us, and he was trending down. And that lady messed around and made the Atlanta Dream mad. And them girls put on a shirt at her games that she paid for, vote for Warnock, and his thing uptick, and he blew out the water. She had all the money. She paid all the money. She had so much money. Y'all check this out. She told her campaign, look, I ain't got to wait. Y'all don't have to wait. Listen, y'all can raise some money, but I'm finna lend y'all some money for me. Hold on. I don't think y'all heard it. She said, I'm finna finance my home campaign, and y'all just raise the money. Y'all just get back to me later. I got this. Everybody's not able to do that. But she still got beat. See, money don't vote. People vote. I was thinking about watching the DNC and watching last night the Democratic National Convention talk about relationships. I'm watching how Joe Biden's daughter hugs him, how his wife hugs him. I've never seen Ivanka hug Donald Trump. But did y'all see last year? If anybody watched the Republic, I know one person on here. When you watch your Republican convention last week, the RNC, did the former VP at the Republican convention, did he come? No, because that's the guy that Trump had a hit out of, trying to kill him. Did the former First Lady speak? No. Did the former Second Lady speak? No. Did the former president speak at the RNC? No. Did the former chief of staff speak at the RNC? No. The people that knew Trump the best didn't speak. Not even Ivanka. But Hulk Hogan spoke. Think about that, y'all. No, yo, sometimes we got to think. Sometimes people don't give y'all this. Sometimes y'all got to think. And Warnock, he gave one of them Obama-type speeches yesterday. And the primary reason he's not considered the VP choice, because why? He wasn't white. He isn't white. Because in the greatest nation on earth, it's becoming okay for one minority party, at least, to have one freely non-white person on the same ticket, but not two. But I thought he was good. I want to talk about the rising stars. I want to talk about Jasmine Crockett. I want y'all to hear these names. I want you to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC. They call her AOC because that ain't their name. They made a name for themselves. And I was watching Kamala Harris last night. She just left from Michelle Obama's hairdresser. Hal was right last night. You know, we had DNC speakers last night. I'm looking at the speakers. No Amber Rose, no Hulk Hogan. But I like this guy named Plies. He said, do you know the courage it took for a guy like Steve Kerr in his position to do what he did? He was willing to put it all on the line for his beliefs, regardless of the consequences. Not too many are willing to risk all for what's right. He stepped up in a time of need. Thank you, Steve Kerr. And sometimes he has more enemies than are in Big Big. Karen Bass was great as well. Yes. I thought it was too long. I didn't like how they kept Joe up all that night. That man too old. You can't be keeping that man up that damn late at night. What's up, Trey Phillips? But he said, but it was just unique, man. Trey Phillips, how did you watch the DNC last night? I'm just curious. How did you watch it? Because that Black Star Network was just on point. It was just on point. I got with stuff on point like that, I just got to share with you. But I saw something. Y'all. See that? Look at you, Trey Phillips. You the man. Trey, y'all watch this. I saw something. Who familiar with that little old white girl, what her name, Megyn Kelly? Oh, she's so evil and vile. I wish I could put a picture up there, y'all. I just don't even feel like going looking it up. She's so, hold up. Let me show y'all what she put up there last night. Hold up, y'all. Let me find it. Hold up. Look what she wrote. Y'all, these people out here speaking and talking, these talking heads, look how vile they can be. She said LaFonza Butler speaking last night. She filled Feinstein's seat, a congressman. Celebrating that she and Harris both graduated from historically black college. Imagine a white person up there. I'm proud to tell you, I went to a mostly white university. I'm gonna put that big so y'all can read this before I start getting talking about it. I'm gonna let y'all read that first. This woman had the nerve while this woman was speaking. This was this woman wrote. Your young people gonna get a lesson today. Greetings to the beautiful campus of Legacy School of Sports and Science, where Professor Alfio Vizzi is on the campus, and I hope the kids are in class because I'm about to take them to school. But Megyn Kelly, let Robert Hatter give you a quick history lesson on why these women talking about they graduated from historically black college. Miss Megan, because HBCUs, Megan Kelly, were set up by black people because white racist people like you wouldn't let them go to white universities, Megan Kelly. Megan Kelly. Megan. I watched this lady the other day, y'all. I'm just getting sick of these people on the news, right? I'm getting sick of them. I'm gonna put it low now because I want to cover up my space. Y'all watch this. This lady named one of these people on Fox, one of these Foxers. I think she's a Foxer. No, she might be a CNNer. Her name Nancy Mace. She said they were on there arguing, and she said, I can call. They was just trying to say, why would you pronounce the lady's name right? She was calling everything, Camilla, Camilla, and all that. Calling out her name. What did we call her? Nuncy. Nuncy Mace. But she said, I can call a black woman whatever I want to call her. She described grown black men as boys. Her name is Nancy Mace. Ignored Americans' racial history, and still now she over there playing the victim role. Y'all got to go read it. Look up Nancy Mace. Go Google Nancy Mace or go tweet me and you'll see the video. I don't even want to play it, Coach. I just don't like. But guess what? So then after her saying this a couple of days ago, Megan Kelly gonna say, hold my white robe, and say this about LaFonza Butler. She's speaking, she's celebrating that she and Harris both graduated from historically black colleges. Why? Imagine a white person up there. I'm proud to tell you that I came from a mostly white university. Y'all got to watch this, man, because a lot of y'all be listening to this stuff. A lot of y'all watch Fox and CNN. But Megan, don't you think that Megan, she probably think that the Negro League was just woke bath baseball. But when I'm watching her, I don't think she's interested in the facts and the knowledge. She just peddles this bigotry and ignorance. That's her brand. It's a funny thing about her tweet is that it reveals that who she's around on a daily basis. Black people say they went to white colleges all the time. I went to a white college. Well, it's clear she has no black people around her at all in her life. Think about it. She got mad at this lady, but she don't understand that their alma maters were founded because white people made integrated schools illegal. Miss Megan, still white people allowed to attend Butler's and Harris alma mater, but for some reason they don't. Maybe they rather attend a law school where their parents just happen to be employed, like you did, Megan Kelly. Yo, this is the vile stuff that's coming out of these people's mouths. Somebody, she liked eating Doritos because she liked to overeat herself. She liked to overeat. We talked about Jasmine already, but guess what? Let me give you a little Jasmine. Watch this, y'all.
Chaos Caucus couldn't elect a speaker, and the Oversight Committee was unhinged. I was going through all of this when I visited the Vice President's residence for the first time. As I approached Vice President Harris for our official photo, she turned to me and asked, "What's wrong?" Mind you, we'd never met, but she saw right through me. She saw the distress. I immediately began crying. and the most powerful woman in the world wipe my tears and listen. It's so hard for me to tell this story. She then said, among other things, "You are exactly where God wants you. Your district chose you because they believe in you, and so do I."
That kind of got me, y'all. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. That one kind of got me a little bit. The most powerful woman in the world wiped my tears. That woman is human. That woman y'all be tweeting about and talking negative about, that woman is human. She got a family, she got sisters, she got nieces, she got nephews, she got people that love her. And you put on some pants, Joe and the hoe must go. Just in case you didn't, where my glasses at? Let me find my glasses. Just in case you didn't really understand what I'm saying. At the DNC, hold up, y'all. Let me make sure I got it. Hold up. Let me see. I got it somewhere. Where there? Oh, it was so far back. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. This woman, talking about, I don't have to call her name. These some disrespectful ass people, man. Let me keep going. This is why you should tell your friends. And this is why I tell y'all to watch the Black Star Network. They carried every black speaker. Y'all watch me. Fox News censored every black speaker at the Democratic National Convention, except for Kamala Harris' brief welcome speech. That's a disgusting display of racism. That's why I don't support Fox. That's when y'all hear me not supporting Fox. Fox Center, it had it on Fox, they censored Carrie Bass, LaFonza Butler, James Clyburn, Jasmine Crockett, and Raphael Warnock, intentionally. So every time you turn it on Fox News and watch Isaiah Carey and watch all them people, you supporting these niggas. But they got some black people on it, so what? Shout out to Howard. Let me give a change. Shout out to Howard University basketball team. I'm pivoting because sports, politics, and summer basketball, all of this stuff, man, it's intertwined. It's life. But the Howard women's basketball team secures a sponsorship deal with a black-owned company called Black Girl Vitamins. They're gonna figure out a way to sue them. They're gonna figure out a way to have the suit and take it to the Supreme Court, and they're gonna make them. They can't use that name. I'm just watching what's going on. Howard University, a basketball team, has landed a sweet deal with Black Girl Vitamins. According to the press release, Howard University's Bison's women's basketball team has cemented a multi-year deal with Black Girl Vitamins as its official sponsor. Stephen Curry came in, Black Girl Vitamins coming in. The vitamin company aims to empower black women in their health journeys with high-quality products, health expertise, and educational resources. Through the partnerships, the team's players and the coaches will receive vitamins, and the team will also be provided a direct monetary sponsorship. Thank you, Black Girl Vitamins. Thank you for seeing us. Thank you for seeing all Black women and making our health a priority. If you know anything about what's going on in this world and Black women's health, you'll understand how important this is. The team wrote in a caption shared on Instagram. The team wrote that to Black Girl Vitamins. Black Girl Vitamins commented in a separate Instagram post. Holding this secret in for so long is not easy for us at all. We legitimately wanted to explode, but yes, we are official. Yes, the official vitamin sponsor for Howard's women's basketball team. Can you say go Bisons? Catch us on the courts all season long. The partnership comes amid Howard University's celebration of 50 years of women athletics. Its women's basketball legacy includes 9 Mid-Eastern Athletic Conferences that MEAC regular season titles and 11 tournament championships over that period in time. I'm extremely excited about this partnership. That people are, in addition, as part of the efforts, watch this. Oh, as addition to part of this ongoing efforts to support education, Black Girl Vitamins are offering monthly $1,000 scholarships to Black women and plans to provide up to $100,000 to help those advanced healthcare related fields this year. Wow. Wow. Black women, we behind you. This Black man is behind you. Keep on going. I've been talking about y'all for forever. Thank God I was born in a house that had a lot of women in it, a strong mother, and I raised a strong Black woman who might be in one of these positions one day to do stuff like this. So yes, I'm excited. Your daughter, Kevin Freeman, your daughter that went off to A&T, she gonna do great things. What's her name? Dara Barnes, your daughter gonna go out to do great things. Jameson Morrow, your daughter's already doing great things up there in New York. This the kind of stuff, y'all, we have to start. We got to start. I was listening to Tua Tagovailoa. He was just talking about when him and Brian Flores just didn't have a great relationship. Brian Flores never wanted to draft him, and the ownership drafted him anyway, saying, I don't care what you say, you the coach, you do what I say, you coach it. And instead of Brian Flores treating the kid right, he treated him bad, always talking about what he ain't, talking to him, take it to him. And this, I wasn't there, this is what Tua said. But if you keep talking negative, if you keep talking negative and talking down, and that's what I love about this community. I got to let y'all know what's going on. I want the summer basketball coaches and the summer basketball directors to take whatever they know, let's take it to another level. Y'all been doing the same old thing for 30 years, 20 years. Let's take it to another level. But they don't get mad because I know you don't like to do. I know people don't like to change. But let's take this stuff to another level. And I think about, how we relax. Significant Black turnout in 2008. But yet, in all the subsequent elections, we've seen the Black turnout drop. Follow me? But I got a word for the students. I don't know if Jimmy coming on or not, but I got something for you students. I got this. Yeah, like I told you, them ninjas talk all over the speakers. I was pissed. Oh, I missed something. I missed something up there. I missed your comment. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about, Jay Jackson. I missed that one. Maybe you're talking to somebody else. But this for your students, Alpha, this for all students. This is the hour that we have to mobilize, okay? My fear is what's not happening over in Russia and North Korea. My fear is what happens on November the 5th. How it is going to impact us if we don't get out and vote. And let this clown win and take away affordable health care. It's going to be gone. What will happen to us if he keep diluting HBCUs of the funds they so desperately need? All those are lies talking about what he did for the HBCUs. Because what happened when the federal government released something, the governors have to distribute it. Just like the Congress is the purse strings for America, the legislative branch, they the ones spending money, not the president. At the local, at the state levels, I forgot to put my hat on today. That's my man from Get Up and Down. It's my Get Up and Down gear. It's Kevin Franklin, don't hate. Let me see how I look at my glass. Okay, all right. Look at old Robert, look at all the studios. But to my students, TSU, Grambling, all the HBCUs all over the world. Fred, I know you're looking, Fred. I know you want something, Fred. Fred, to our students that are returning to school, we are cheering for you. Uncle Robert is cheering for you. And we are expecting excellence of you. You're not there to party. Did nobody tell me this when I was young? You're not there to party, you're there to graduate. Please know that you stand on the shoulders of generations of Black people who never had this opportunity. But they prayed that you might, in fact, have this gift. Because once you're educated, nobody can ever take it away from you. We refuse to allow the playing field to become the cotton field. How is it that you can play football if you are a perpetuator of domestic violence? How is it if you get charged with drunken driving? If in fact you find yourself in possession of a weapon or firearm? But if you take a knee, you would find yourself blackballed. These are those who are cynics, who in fact decry. Robert, don't make this political. How can we not? I told y'all how I felt about the NFL yesterday. When collectively the Owners Association of the National Football League contributed roughly, collectively, $110 million for Donald Trump's 2016 inauguration. How do we say nothing when it's 73% of the National Football League, the players are in fact Black? And 82% of the fans are in fact white. Who they playing to? And I might suggest that those who are filling those stands at the same time are the same one raising them ticket charges in Virginia, declaring that white lives matter. And hear me clearly, before you slice that out, hear me clearly. I'm not saying white lives don't matter. I'm just saying, some act like black lives don't matter too. Something has to be said. When you can no longer play ball as long as activists are being blackballed. We can't keep playing ball with these people when our activists are being blackballed. Take away every notion that your participation just doesn't matter. Take away football participation matters, y'all. When in fact that it holds court everything that is viewed and watched on television on Sunday. Everything is geared around football. If we don't watch it, if we don't buy tickets, if we don't purchase the merchandise, the owners will know they cannot use our bodies as cattle and slaves and not respect our minds that are connected to these bodies. I'll ask again today, because I didn't get no answers yesterday. John Uri said, why are all of these prep school players all these prep schools coming to Houston and stealing players? And why are AAU coaches helping to take our kids? Most of these schools will teach you Gym 101 are some of the worst academic schools in the country. Parents, quit falling for the lies. Man, what I've learned, when parents make moves like this, it ain't got nothing to do academically. Then he also said the balancing act that high school coaches are going through with families is tough. NIL has changed players and parents, but at the end of the day, you have to be good enough. But it's some of these AAU coaches that are introducing these kids to these schools, and this is a problem. What y'all think? How many kids did we have leave the prep school? I didn't even keep up with it. Hold on. I didn't even keep up with it. I didn't. I did. Is it a problem for y'all? Because it ain't. I promise you, it's not a problem for me. But people seems to be worried about it. People can do what they want with their kids. To me. How many kids? Where my basketball people at? I guess none on here. So guess what? I'm gonna stop talking about it. I'm gonna stop talking about it. Because really, in the grand scheme of stuff, that's not that important, is it? In the grand scheme of things, it's not that important. But I'm gonna show you something that's interesting. I saw this, man, and I just, hold up. And I said to myself, y'all, I was up early this morning. And I want y'all to pay attention. Pay attention. Let me see. Pay attention. He said he wanted to say 6 left. 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 I need an article wrote about, I read an article about it, and it appears it's a lot of high school coaches upset about it. Can you repeat the question? Okay, all right, now, okay, all right. Now I know people talking to me. Hold on. He said, why are these prep schools coming to Houston and stealing players? And I don't understand the stealing part, but I guess it was just metaphorically speaking. And why are you AAU coaches? Hold up, y'all. There's somebody else talking. Let me tell you something. This John Urey wrote this. So if one of y'all come tweet something, and let me make this perfectly clear. Because, you know, we got tweeters and we got guys on here that take what I say on this show and go and go pass it around. And I'll come right back on here and say the same damn thing again. Let me help you. He said, and why are AAU coaches helping them take our kids? Most of these schools, which teach you gym 101, are some of the worst academic schools in the country. Parents quit falling for these lies. John Urey. And then he said the balancing act. Well, we could just talk about that. We just talk about that. He said 6 or 8 kids left. That's it. And we got some more kids. Did they leave some? Well, let's work and love the ones that's already here. Show them some love instead of tearing them down. How about that, John Urey? And the rest of the basketball community who don't like for somebody to say somebody. You always talk about summer coaches. Yes. Because I hear what you're saying. I see what you're doing. We had 2 aware of in North Texas. It happens. They feel these prep schools are taking away talented players. And Tanya, can't nobody take nobody who don't want to be taken. Tanya, I can't take you from your husband or your man unless you want to go. I can shoot at you. You ain't got to go. If you go, it's on your ass. Because I turn experienced ones into skilled ones. It's happening all over the country. It's happening in Chicago. But can't nobody explain this to me. Can't nobody take you if you don't want to go. Half these dudes I don't know. Katabe, John Clark, Nas Price, Landon Bill. Who is this? Damn, why you got it right. Lyris Robinson. How does that hurt us? Those families decide to do what's best for their kids. That's what I'm trying to say. Why are people mad at people sending their babies? Yo, it's a dude. Yo, it's some people. Hold on. When my son went to Cornell, there's people gonna ask me, what y'all waiting so long to commit for? None of your damn business. Because you ain't never dealt with an Ivy League situation before. You don't understand. I ain't running my damn mouth until that damn likely letter come. But you will know that because you ain't never. I mean, y'all, it's somebody that be on this feed sometime. Gonna come in, what taking y'all so long? Let me help you with your, I don't need your help with no damn recruiting. I'd be less of a man if I need you. You don't need to run my recruiting. I'm running my own recruiting. I'll get information from you, but I'm gonna get information from everybody. And I'm gonna find out what best fits for my family. Summer coaches, you don't run where my son go. Because a lot of y'all give fake ass offers. I done seen it this summer. I seen it my point blank this summer myself. I used to think it was just people was just playing. Get a coach to offer a kid. Coach ain't thinking about that damn kid. She said these high school coaches are chatting about it. I understand. But high school coach, what are you doing to keep the player? Maybe he don't like you no more. I don't know. I don't know not one. Listen, I don't know Jacabe. I don't know John Clark. I don't know Nas Price. I don't know Landon Beal. I don't know Mr. Robinson. I hope the boy's name right. Y'all got it right. Here's Rob. I don't know these kids. Never talked to their parents ever. I spoke to John Clark before. I spoke to Nas Price before, but I don't know him. But I wish them kids well and wish their families well. And if somebody called me and asked me about them, I'm gonna give them a glowing recommendation. The ones that I know. Because I said, well, I don't know Kantavi, I don't know the other guys, but I have been around John Clark and I have been around Nas Price, just briefly. Don't know them, but I've seen them and saw them interacting. And they're great young men to me. Notice I said to me, because I hear what y'all say about them kids out there, you grown ass men, because them kids ain't kissing you behind, but I'm gonna keep going. Y'all ask me, why are these the dude said, why are these prep schools coming for Houston kids and stealing the players? Because they know all of y'all so divided in this community. I just told you what the college coach told me. Wasn't my words. Y'all you can get mad at me, I'll take the bullet. Tweet some more about me. This time I ain't gonna give you no ammunition. Tweet it. College coach told me, said, man, I'm not gonna recruit a kid in Houston. Because I don't want to deal with these dudes in Houston. Y'all, they kind of offended me. Shit, because I live in Houston. He said, man, they just give you the runaround. They don't have no power. They're playing like they got power and ain't got nothing, and just take you here and here. Just want to go do this, go eat, and go be seen with me. Go. I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to get the player. Man said this to me. I'm sitting up at dinner with him, and I'm just looking around. I'm saying, damn, why ain't he calling all these other guys that come eat dinner with him? Y'all, I'm smart enough to know he meet with me because we got a relationship together. And he know if he asked me about a kid, he already know what he gonna do, gonna get. We got this relationship for at least 30-some years. 30 years. I tried to represent him. But I sit back, let's keep it real, man. He said, the sale is athletic based only. They're not thinking about the future of education. Well, maybe that's what them parents want. Maybe that's what the parents want. Chad, I'm glad a basketball person got on. Robert Haddon. I reside in Arizona, and they're close to a dozen preps, 5 legit. You will be surprised at the amount of parents and kids that DM the schools and coaches. See that? Chad, what is it? What's the reason? Are these kids just not happy where they are? Are they just not happy where they are? I mean, if we're going to talk about it, if people going to tweet about it, see, these people be tweeting about stuff, and then when I talk about it, Robert, he out here talking about, y'all think I care about what somebody, I hope y'all know I don't care. But it's going to come a time that a lot of this stuff going to be reckoned with. That's exactly what the parents want and know what they're doing. I don't know if they know what they're doing, but that's what they want. I ain't taking mine nowhere. Y'all got to realize my son went to Westside High School. Y'all don't even talk about Westside High School no more, do you? Have you? Hey, Tanya, you up there? Tanya, you up there in Dallas, right? You don't even hear about Westside High School in Houston, do you? That's my son. And I told him, Tanya, Paul Moran, I'm glad you're here. Tanya, I told this little old bitty ninth grader, no, the little bit eighth grader going to ninth grade. I said, man, why you want to go to school? He said, Dad, it's in the neighborhood. I can walk over there. I said, man, but they ain't a basketball school, because that's what people were telling me. They wanted me to come to Bel Air or come to the village school. You know, because he was, he's eighth grade going. And he looked at me, looked bitty with God with them glasses on, little bitty, skinny, little bitty thing, said, before I leave, we're going to be a basketball school. Paul Moran, I shut the hell up. Sometimes we got to shut the hell up. So he said, also some scouts and handlers been hitting these prep schools. Word gets around and guys like Hicks and myself find out who it is. But y'all can find out who it is all you want to. Y'all can't stop it. The topic is, why are all these prep schools coming to Houston and stealing players? And why are you AAU coaches helping them take our kids? He said, stealing players and take our kids. Y'all, the words is killing me. Stealing players and take our kids. See, words are important. Most of these schools will teach you gym one-on-one, are some of the worst academic schools in the country. Parents, quit falling for the lies. What's the lies? They telling the parents. There's an academic school. They telling the parents. He said, Trey Phillips said, I heard some people talk about the schedule. They want to play a tough teams regular and some games. Yes. What's wrong with that, Trey? I like that one, Trey. Thank you for putting that up. This is what I'm on. Now I got a discussion. Now I can work with it. Now it ain't just me talking. It's all of y'all talking. So somebody gonna come on here later, and later gonna come in here talking about, y'all talking about me. You know, we got some, in this out basketball tournament, you on here talking about my program. Ain't nobody know we talking about the situation. You ain't that important. That's what y'all don't understand. Some of y'all think y'all real important, but you ain't. But let me keep going. He said, let me see, Chad said, most preps hit us up on seeing if these handler scouts also know video guys shopping. The video guys, thank you. Video guys say, y'all ain't leaving me out. But do they get something for shopping the kids? I hope they're getting a benefit. I hope somebody giving them something. You know, at least they're getting a fee. Do they get a finder's fee, Chad Gross? I can't make this up. It's insane. Chad, I don't think it's insane. Chad, I don't think it's insane. It's called business. The prep schools are in the business to make business. So they're going to try to get the top players. The players don't have to go. The players, what these people are doing is giving these people an offer they can't refuse. Maybe If the coaches and the media and the coaches and the people in Houston treated these kids a little bit better, instead of tweeting about them and mad about them when they don't go play on their summer teams and talk about their mama and talk about their cousin and talk about everybody that got somebody to do something with them, talking about what you done for them. You follow me? People getting tired of y'all, man. I tried to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all to step your game up. I'm not talking about you. I'm just hearing people get tired of the summer basketball community. That man said, my hat game stepping up. Dude, I don't wear hats. I'm doing this for get up and down apparel. Friend of mine I met out here on the golf course named Dominic. I'm gonna put it's called Get Up and Down. It's a golf apparel called Get Up and Down, and he gave me some merchandise, and I'm wearing it for him. Black owned company. Yeah, but I ain't trying to step up my game. But you know, my game was already right. But hat game, I don't even like to wear hats. Matter of fact, let me take the hat off. I just throwed it up there. Then Tanya said, what I mean by they know what they're doing is that they know they're getting info. They are aware that they have been told, this is your son's way to, ooh, see, Tanya, that's why I love women. Ain't nobody said this yet. Ain't not man one of these dudes on this feed. They just sit on here and listen on this feed so they can report back to their masters or what Robert Haddon said on the feed today. And I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. But but it's okay, because y'all ain't that bad. But let me put that back up there, Tanya. So the guys that go to prep schools, they think they're going to the NBA. This stuff just got real. Close the doors, lock the doors. Mama, this stuff just got real. Let me keep that up there. So, no. Hold up. You say you unsure of the finance fees? You mean these dudes going doing this for nothing? Then now that's what I got the problem for. Now, Uncle Robert got the problem. I got the problem now. If you're doing this in our Houston community and they ain't giving you nothing for this, you just doing it. What you doing it for? If you're doing that out here, please text, please send me an email, chopshophtx@gmail.com. I just want to talk to you. I ain't mad at what you do. I just hope you're getting paid, player. Because you're offering a service. I hope you're getting paid for services rendered. Okay. He said this game has become about business. These kids that are leaving, they supposed to be potential pro. I don't know why they leaving, because I don't know nobody that left, Dwayne. So you telling me, hold on. Let me go back. Where them names at? Hold up. Somebody gave me some names. So you telling me Contavi, John Clark, Nas Price, Landon Beal, Larry Robinson, they think they're going to be pros? I don't know, because I talked to these kids. They think they're going to be pros? Big coach, why you ain't saying nothing now? Where you been, big coach? Talk to me, big coach. I hope y'all got some input. I'm just trying to figure this thing out. I'm trying to get the common sense thing about this thing. Oh, it looks clean with the shirt. Thank you. Paul, I'm wearing it on the golf course, though. I'm wearing it on the golf course. Don't get it twisted. Got to wear a hat on the golf course because I don't want the sun beaming down, the rays. But these potential pros have to have the best opportunity to get to the pro. Okay, I'm with that. But ain't never heard nobody, I haven't heard nobody mention pros in the same name with those kids right there. I haven't. Chad said he also learned, let me get Tanya out the way, because Tanya, you know, Tanya working around here. Tanya, you said, I also heard from a D1 coach that unnamed video services has been DMing players on his roster to help them with portal moves and NIL. Okay. The man trying to get paid. People need to stay in their lane, Hatter. 100% of these guys never played basketball. I understand. Just because you didn't play it don't mean you can't facilitate it. I got some guys that I don't believe in that one, Chad. I don't believe you don't know the business of basketball just because you didn't play it. All the owners in the league, ain't now one of them never played, but they own a basketball team and they in the business of basketball. A lot of GMs ain't never played and they in the business of basketball. Daryl Morey can't make a freaking layup. And he one of the top in the business of basketball, understanding the business of basketball. So I don't believe in that. Eric Spoelstra was a video coordinator. Now he's one of the best coaches ever. Yes, he played at Portland State, but guess what? He's the top of his game. So I don't know now. I mean, just help me, Chad. Chad, just help me. I love your comment, though. Then Paul Miranda said the prep school, the prep coach is coming in dangling a carrot. We have the best facilities, the best weight rooms too. I'm sorry, y'all. You can go to class 3 hours and then work all day and you can work on your craft. That's something way better than a regular high school can offer. I like that. Thank y'all. See, I ain't never talked to one of these prep schools. I'm just listening. Another prep school I've never heard of called Global is on the scene now. Shout out to Global. Global trying to get some global. Global's trying to take it global. Hold on. Prep coach. We have a national schedule. And for all the national writers in pub, that ain't, man, if I was a parent, I'll take a look at that. Hold on, let me keep going. Kevin Lewis said, but just like you said, let me hold up. He said, pro gonna be a pro and no matter where he is. Exactly. Kevin Lewis that heard me say this. Yes, you're right, Mr. Lewis. Mr. White, hold up. I'm missing something in my pocket. You're right, Mr. Lewis, you're right. I like that. But let's be clear. No top-ranked kid should go prep. Should they? I don't know. Y'all, I ain't convinced yet. Nobody has given me a compelling argument. Because I like to make informed decisions. Hold up, something's bothering me right here, y'all. I think I did something. Okay. Hold up. Okay, I think it's better. Something just was bothering me with my camera. Oh my God, it was bothering me. And it just bothered me. But I haven't been convinced yet. Hold on, let me take a quick break. Quick break. Hold on one second. I'm finna show y'all something right quick. Watch it.
Because we know that Donald Trump would sell this country for $1 if it meant lining his own pockets and greasing the palms of his Wall Street friends. And I, for one, am tired of hearing about how a two-bit union buster thinks of himself as more of a patriot than the woman who fights every single day to lift working people out from under the boots of greed, trampling on our way of life. The truth is, Don,
You cannot love this country if you only fight for the wealthy and big business.
Go on, girl. Go on, girl. I had to throw that in there, y'all, because I know we're talking about this summer basketball. But I had to throw something in there. He said, hold on. Walter Yates just come in talking about for what? If you can play, you will be found at any school. Yes. Yes, you can. But if a parent wants to take his baby somewhere else, he can. They stay babies. Y'all act like, I keep telling y'all be acting like these kids, y'all kids. Man, that's my kid. That's my kid. That's my kid. I did this for him. 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 The only one you're going to control is that one in your house. Y'all. Somebody give me a compelling, you can make it here. Yeah, you can make it here. If you're good. Yes, you can make it in Houston. You can make it in Dallas. You can make it in Chicago. You can make it in Memphis. You can make it. But if somebody want to do something different, who am I? I don't have a compelling mark. All I tell y'all, I told y'all yesterday, what is the mission? What is your mission? Because your mission has to be an objective. And the mission has to be the objective, not the position. See, a lot of these guys are in position to be able to go to prep school and broker these deals. A lot of guys. See, what we're dealing with is people that want the position with no mission. You mean to tell me, from what y'all telling me, we got some guys in this community that's helping facilitate deals around the country with players. And for what y'all saying, they ain't getting paid for it. The people not getting paid for it. So what's they doing it for? What's their mission? We have to make sure that the people that are put in positions are part of our mission. Let me read something. I thought you was going to do a little on the side. I thought you was doing a little on the side. Who is he talking about? Hold on. Tanya said, my oldest son played college football when he was in high school. We went on a tour at IMG. Only thing they do is practice and train, teach them how to interview and dress. Okay. That's good, Tanya. Your son must have been good if IMG wanted him. I thought you were doing, that's Paul Miranda and Trey got their own little thing. Walter Yates, I value his opinion. He said preparatory schools used to be academic preparation. Now they are 1 hour of academics and 9 hours of core work. Now, if that's true, Walter, because I find that hard to believe, but if that's true, that's compelling. That's one of compelling. I'll listen to that argument. I listen to that. Hold up, Eric Ridgway says, sometimes people find a better way doing things outside of the box, but they like this say either way is their prerogative. Okay, I like that. Parents have the right to do whatever they want with their kid. Absolutely. I really believe in that. Brandon Jennings said Oak Hill gave him $250. Oh my God. I got to go. If somebody had gave that little midget of mine $250,000 to go to a prep school and we can still go to Cornell after that, I'm going like a turkey through the cone. Like a turkey through the cone. Just to play at a prep school? Shh. And we already smart enough to get in Cornell and Harvard. So all I had to do is go there for $250K. See you tomorrow. Had an interesting conversation with a dad of an who's a college coach, Division I college coach, and we had a great conversation about he wanted to understand how the Ivy League worked and would his son be a viable candidate. And we had a great discussion. I just gave him what it is. I said, and parents, and I'm gonna give it to you one more time, then I'm gonna get back to these guys on here. Let me tell you something. The Ivy League is not for everybody. See, I groomed him to be able to go and thrive in an Ivy League because I knew what it takes to get there. So I groomed him. You follow me? It was easy. Not easy, but I groomed him. And he be around here telling people he did it. Dude, you know, man, I choked. Man, I let him have it. Because he, you know, if he had told me, no, man, I don't want to, we could have went somewhere else. But we had a great conversation. And I just want to let you know, that shit hard. Being an athlete, going to summer, the instructors at the Ivy League schools, they don't go to the game, so they don't care how many points you hit last night. That assignment got to be on point that Monday morning. You follow me? So, let me see, let's see, Brandon Jennings, he said, Mark Edwards said, that's hilarious. That's my kid too. It kills me, that's my kid. If I had a nickel for every time I heard a dude claiming somebody else's kid, oh my, that's my biggest pet. Every time I hear it. Well, if it's your kid, why is you calling me trying to help me with your kid? Because the people, they don't want to deal with you no more. That happened to me. He said, I can provide stories, good and bad, either way. That's a good one. That's a good one, Paul. So it's good and bad in everything. Then Paul said, Trey Phillips, I said it because the girls' side is way different. It is, because girls ain't talking about, man, I'm finna go pro. One and done. I ain't heard too many. As far as prep goes, I think girls really don't need your prep. The money ain't big enough on that side yet. Okay. He said, Paul Miranda, y'all have one up there now. That is one of the top, that has one of the top 26 players, okay? But y'all ain't helping me. Y'all ain't giving me no compelling argument, man. I couldn't go in a courtroom and win nothing with y'all today. Y'all ain't helping me. Y'all ain't helping me, man. I'm trying to figure it out by myself. I'm just trying to figure it out. Oh, Rob, they didn't do you right today. But I did want y'all to think about this in this season and these young people, the significant. I was talking about the significant black turnout in 2008, but yet all the subsequent elections after that, we had seen the black turnout drop. And the reason I want to give this to y'all, yeah, I looked at Lil Woody, y'all, yesterday and couldn't watch 2 minutes of that ignorant ass, stupid ass stuff. Hey, do me a favor. Don't ever have me take out my time to go watch no Lil Woody. That's got to be the ignorantest little boy, man. It's frustrating. Sitting up there asking that dude all them damn questions. He constantly talking about, I did not recall that, and he's supposed to be. I ain't got time. I watched a minute. I'm not letting Lil Woody have another minute of this precious life. Let me go with Mark Edwards before I get. Mark Edwards said, take him to the doctor's appointment. Set up the kids' tutoring. Help teach him how to tie a necktie. Take him to church. Teach him how to treat a woman. That's what you do for my kid. See, we so busy with the little woodies of the world that since the initial election of President Obama in 2008, voter turnout in the black communities went down. But we're seeing big changes demographic-wise. We now have voters under the age of 55 who don't self-identify as Democrat, but they may lean Democratic on how they vote. Y'all might need to take this and go get Richards again. How do we get our folks to understand that the demographics of our community has changed? How can we communicate to black voters this thing has changed compared to how it used to be 30 years and 40 years ago? Can we reduce voting? Excuse me, we cannot reduce voting to personality. Oh, I like Trump. I like Trump because he talk crazy to these folks. Like I like to talk crazy too. We cannot reduce voting to personalities. Whose side you on? Harris or Trump? The question is whether you are on Harris' side or Trump. They always had it, right? The question is, who is on your side? In black history, we are always separating ourselves from each other. It's always Booker T, black person, and a W.E.B. black person. W.E.B. Du Bois, in case you didn't know. Booker T. Washington, in case you didn't know. You're either a Dr. King, black person, or Malcolm X, black person. You're either a Prince or Michael Jackson. Who you with? We always finding reasons. LeBron, Michael Jordan. We try to separate ourselves instead of figuring out reasons why we have been successful together. God, that was good, Robert Adam. I want to get mad at me for trying to unite a summer basketball community. And if you ain't doing the right things, you're going to be collateral damage. When black people get fired up, we win. Summer basketball, if y'all get fired up about changing this thing, you'll win. When Obama, we won. Going against Trump in 2020, we won. And according to Terrence Woodbury, check this out. I learned something, y'all. I'm reading on y'all now. He said, when he is doing his focus groups, when you tell a black voter that your vote could make the difference, they have a high likelihood of voting than just saying to go vote. So listen, y'all. Quit being Lil Woody. And don't tell your folks, just say, go vote, y'all, go vote. Say, look, there's a highly likelihood that your vote matters. your vote could make the difference. Tell your summer basketball team, who you probably ain't talked to since y'all last summer basketball, because he's in school with his parents. Tell them your vote can make the difference. Have anybody ever said that? They have a high likelihood of voting. Y'all, they tell me, that's what they tell me. They said, Robert, 40,000 votes is going to make a difference in 4 states. 2 of those states we know, Wisconsin and Michigan, have a large population of blacks in their metropolitan areas. When you look back in 2022, 50,000 fewer people voted in Milwaukee in that Senate race than they did in 2020. And Mandela Barnes was the lieutenant governor, a brother, lost by 26,000 votes. And 50,000 less fewer black people voted in Milwaukee. They could have won that damn race. Had this 50,000 people in Milwaukee voted, he is a United States senator instead of that MAGA Ron Johnson. I know y'all want to hear about basketball, but I got to give you this. You have to target those voters. You can't just assume they're going to turn out. When Andrew Gillum ran in Florida, when he lost against Ron DeSantis, he lost by 30,000 votes. 18% of the black women voted for Ron DeSantis because they was worried about the school vouchers. Hold on. I'm gonna stop right there because he said, let me bring something to the show. What you say? He said, let me bring this brick to the show. In our community, we need to spend more time talking about things, concepts, cultures, etc., and less time talking about people. Oh my goodness. Mark. I like that, Mark. Mark. I got more, Mark. So what Mark's saying, we have to develop critical thinking. We need our young adults to be able to process this information and to make informed decisions. That's all I ever did. When I'm talking to y'all, I just want y'all, I ain't talking about nobody. I'm giving you information so you can make what? An informed decision. You can't march in the streets and not march to the polls. But I know we can't drive them to the polls if they don't believe there's no purpose in it. You got to let them know. What I said a minute ago, your vote can make the difference. If you look at the numbers, the reality is, this is true among all voters, but especially true among black people. The group that votes the highest is 65 and plus. They have their voting planned out, how they're going to get there, and already mapped out. Robert, how you going to take me to vote? I need you to be here this time because I want to be in this time. I don't want to be here. I mean, hey, them old women, they got this stuff planned out already. They have their voting planned. The reality is that the lowest voting group in America black or otherwise, is the 18 to 35 group, which also happens to be the largest block of voters. Did y'all know that? So my young people, don't complain about all these old people running stuff. Them old people vote, man. But I got to figure out, how do I communicate that the kids on TSU campus when we out there for the Fan Fest this weekend? Fan Fest started at 4 o'clock. Free food, band, everything. Man, I wish I could be there. Trying to get there. But it's slim enough. So many young people, don't complain. You can't complain about something if you check out the process. I was talking to y'all about something yesterday, and Jimmy came in. I remember. And y'all got to hear this, because ain't nobody else probably gonna tell you this but Roland Martin. When Donald Trump ran in 2016, he had a list of judges that he wanted to appoint. But he really didn't know anything about the judges. So this group called the Federalist Society, look them up, had gone through all of the judges that are now coming through and making decisions that impacting all of us. Go look up the Federalist Society. Them rotten ass MAGA rednecks. And some of your kinfolk that ain't your skin folks. Some of your skin folk that ain't your kinfolks. They were playing the long game. Mitch McConnell, if you go read Mitch McConnell's book, he said he ain't never want to be no president. He just want to be the leader of the Senate. He just wanted to be the Senate majority leader so he can head over the Judicial Committee. That's who look over the appointments of the judges. This man's whole life was devoted to this. They playing the long game. When we start thinking about the strategies that we should use and be employing summer basketball community, y'all got some strategies, and Jimmy and I done gave them to you on the show, that y'all should be employing. We had to think that we ain't trying to get you to go against nobody. We trying to make this whole thing's better for you. We have to think down the road, just like the sister did. You know, the sister did on the call. Them sisters, them black sisters for Kamala Harris, they had been meeting for 4 years. Soon as during the Donald Trump campaign, when he won, they had already been meeting every Sunday for 4 years for that moment, because they stayed ready so they didn't have to get ready. That's why the call was so important, and 40 to 50,000 more women just jumped on. But there was a group of women been meeting for 4 years. They were thinking what? Down the road. So when that happened and they raised that money, everybody said, whoa. Then the black men said, oh no, hold my bill. Then the white women said, oh, I'm finna give you $8 million. Then everybody came. I'm finna give y'all these numbers. Boy, y'all gonna take me home with this. So y'all need this information. Y'all gonna be the smartest people at the nail shop. Biden and Harris has approved over 200 federal judges. 58 of them, 58 of the 200 federal judges are African American. 58 out of the 200. 37 are black women, 21 black men. Biden and Harris has appointed more women to the appeals court than all previous presidents combined, including two-time President Barack Obama. It's critical. We have to be educating our people. When somebody goes, I hear all that, but I don't care about no judges, because I can fail some of y'all. That's an actual response. Somebody on here said that. But our response have to be, there was a federal judge that released those juveniles out of the Angola prison in Louisiana, and 80% of those kids were black. It was a federal judge that ruled on that various issues. And they don't matter. See, we have to, for those who don't know, we have to explain to people what this means, because the president, y'all remember, listen to me, the president can only max out 8 years. Barack ass is gone. But when they appoint a federal judge, he can be there till he dies. That's beyond voting for a president. There are things that can be done every day to better our lives, y'all. It's called civic engagement. It's more than voting. By voting, but voting is just a tool that we use that can help us with the other organizational strategies. It was a brother in this article I was reading that said, man, I'm sick of these politicians. They not gonna do nothing. I ain't going to vote, but I'm going to march. Put my hat on. Is anybody hearing me? Is this thing still on? Somebody talk back to me. He said, I ain't going to vote, but I'm going to march. Now I'm confused. Because if you're marching to change policy, the root word of policy is the same as the root word of politician. Is anybody else on this feed with me? You're just going for a walk. Do anybody understand? Anybody getting this? Part of when you're talking about strategy, voting is getting people to understand you have to tie in marching, protests, lawsuits, and voting directly into policy changes. There has to be a massive educational program in our community using every lever that we have. Using family conversations. I got to have one with my family. Using chat discussions. Using all of this. Otherwise, we are complaining about stuff and they're saying, and we have mastered the complaining part. Summer basketball. Y'all didn't complain enough. Let's do something. Chop Shop Htx at gmail.com. No other race should be better than black people. Just because we can do it better doesn't mean we should. You know what? I put it like that. Just because we can be better doesn't mean we should be better. Because it doesn't. It stunts our progress. Quit being bitter and mean. Everybody wants to beat up somebody. I want to do this and I want to do this and I ain't going to do nothing. But these people slapping your black ass every single day and you ain't saying nothing. But you'll come on here and make a comment about what you're going to do to somebody. But ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Because it seems like y'all ain't there. Ain't nobody saying nothing. I'm finna go home. Y'all know I'm finna go see my baby. And but I enjoyed it though. It's a hell of a Tuesday. We had a nice little civic lesson on Tuesday. Now tomorrow I give y'all the Women Rock Wednesday. I give y'all some stuff that gonna tie all of this into sports. Thank you, Kevin Freeman. I'm going to talk about the DNC some more. I'm going to talk about some stuff that Torrey Smith, the wide receiver, said one time. I'm going to talk about I'm going to talk about that fella a little bit. What else I got? I'm trying to see, got stuff. I'm going to talk about the NFL a little bit more. I'm going to talk about, I got some more NFL stuff. Black men, you know I love to talk about y'all. Because I'm one. We got to quit all this talking about what you going to do to another black man. You know, dude putting up on Roland Martin at a church event. Talking about what you said something about me on Twitter, say it to my face like a little broad. Excuse my language. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. We're going to talk about Dennis Schroeder tomorrow. Swimming Rock wins. I got a woman that rocks tomorrow that I meant to talk about last week. Bad Mama Jamma. Who put on all that stuff. I meant to talk about her before it. Who putting on all this DNC stuff. But y'all, I can't wait. I got so much stuff. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm out of here. Let me find this button. Where we at? You know what? I move stuff around. Oh, there it is. It's hid on me. I'm out of here. Bye.
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.